Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. You know, I used to be a tree planter just like you. And when I wrote a funny little story about a wily planter who was always getting in and out of trouble, and I would read it to my camp on a night off, and they always told me they liked it, so I've decided to share it with the world. It's called The Tale of the Shnarb Goblin. So, here we go. Owing to his extreme frugality, the Shnarb Goblin doesn't own a tent. He sleeps rolled up like a burrito in a sylvie tarp under one of the tables in the mess tent. In the morning, he fills his Coleman water jug, which he stole from Walmart, with nothing but coffee, and packs his lunch, which consists of 55 block treats. Later that day, he emerges from a swampy puddle on the block next to the cache like some kind of bog monster with a dart hanging out of his mouth, which is somehow still lit. He bags up every single tree at the cache and heads into land. 2 mill checkers look on from the road. They watch as he shambles through the land, planting nothing but unflagged quote-unquote minimums. "I swear this guy's up to something," says the first checker to the second. "I'm gonna check his trees." 45 minutes later, the first checker returns to the road looking confused and distressed. "I couldn't find a single tree, despite the fact that I've been watching him plant what looks like B1s the entire time. And when I got close to him, to try and see where he was planting them, he dropped his pants and started taking the rankest shit I've ever smelled. And I had to get out of there." "Don't worry, I'll take care of this," says the second checker, and heads into land with a clothespin pinched on his nose. As he made his approach, the Shnarb Goblin turned around, looked him dead in the eyes, took a bundle of trees out of his back bag, and began eating it. The second checker took a step back, horrified, and ran out of the land to inform his co-worker of what he'd just seen. "That's no ordinary planter, it's some kind of monster," said the second checker. "You're right, this is way beyond our pay grade. We need to call in the big guns. Radio Nickname." Nickname was the most discerning checker in the industry, capable of bringing even the vaguest and most privileged highballer to heel. He rode up on his quad, golden Legolas hair flowing out the back of his quad helmet, which he removed upon arrival. He addressed his subordinates. "Why have you summoned me?" "This planter is fucking fucked, bud. He's smoking while he plants. He plants all his trees like a foot away from each other, but we can't find him. And I saw him eat a bundle of trees," said the second checker. "Yeah, both of us are invoking right to refuse unsafe work. I almost suffocated off the stench of the deuce he dropped right in front of me." "All right, step aside," said Nickname. "I'll take care of this." Nickname strode through the land with graceful ease towards the Shnarb Goblin. As the Shnarb Goblin took a bundle of trees out of his back bag to start eating it, Nickname lassoed it out of his hand using a plot cord. "Prove to me that you own a plot cord," yelled Nickname. The Shnarb Goblin dropped his bags and began sprinting through the land. Nickname immediately pursued him, just far enough behind to hear him but not see him. Nickname emerged from some bushes to find the Shnarb Goblin in the deepest part of the shit, with his plot cord around his shovel. "What's up, boss? Just throwing a plot?" said the Shnarb Goblin, attempting laboriously to climb over some slash. "All right, stop," said Nickname. "Let me do it." Nickname spent the next 20 minutes throwing the plot before declaring with frustration, "I got a 6? So I'm going to need you to bump up density," continued Nickname. "That's what I'm doing. Sprinkling. My foreman told me to bump up density in this piece." "All right, well, I heard you were eating trees. That's basically stashing." "No, it was broccoli," said the Shnarb Goblin, producing a stem of broccoli from his jacket. "It just looks like a little tree. I eat it as a block tree." "Okay, fine, fair enough," says Nickname. "But you can't be smoking on the block." "You got me there," says the Shnarb Goblin, then sucked the cigarette into his mouth and ate it. "Fuck this shit, I'm out," says Nickname, and storms off. And there you have it. That's the story of the Shnarb Goblin. So, if you liked it, let me know, and make sure to enjoy tree planting.